Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and shalom to my Akim, them who are diligently waiting to be delivered from its final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson, 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9. But as it is written, I have not seen nor ear heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which Yahweh hath prepared for them that love him. So today's lesson is going to be about, just how vast the creations, the rewards, basically everything, all right, literally, and I literally mean everything, is when it comes to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and creation in general. Was this news article, news thing, video, whatever, where they basically said that there was a telescope that found a planet with city lights, right? So let's take a quick look, and we're obviously not gonna watch the whole thing. I'm just trying to get to the meat and potatoes, or better yet, let's just get to the images of it, honestly. Okay. I wish like there was this like a quick few minute video here. I think to check these two out right quick, because I want a visual before I get into these things.
I'm sure you've heard the news of NASA discovering city lights on a planet 7 trillion miles away. Here's what happened. 7 trillion miles is just around the Oort cloud, which is a kind of icy shell of debris surrounding our solar system, and the source for many of our comets, meaning that this is our backyard, nowhere near far enough to reach even our closest neighbors. In 2022, there were articles about James Webb's capability of detecting artificial lights on a planet called Proxima Centauri b, which is a planet that orbits around here. But those articles were just about how that would work and how James Webb could identify them. There were then quite a few misleading titles from verified YouTube accounts, which is frustrating because even a quick Google search can do the math for how not far 7 trillion miles is. Some of the articles I found talking about it claimed that NASA made the discovery, but their sources linked to totally unrelated news or were like benign articles about how lights work. This sort of thing should bother us. Once that seed is planted, it's really hard to uproot. So click those links and use a calculator. As much as I want this to be true.
So basically, they lied.
Click those links. That seed is planted. Or like benign articles about.
All right. Well, firstly, I'm still gonna talk about what I was initially gonna talk about, but I also want to, for myself first and foremost, as to like actually verify stuff. Like, don't just believe anything. Believe anything that someone tells you.
All right, you've probably seen it by now, but did scientists
this claim, but in actuality it's not real, as we saw
how lights work.
That's not what I wanted. As we saw, I kind of attempted to search for it, but there wasn't really. I'm trying to find the freaking images. Where is it? Whatever. Basically, I saw this, and then I thought, okay, well, and I literally, this was actually the video that I saw, funnily enough, but I saw it on YouTube, and it's very crazy just how easily people can get misled, and that's one of the things that we need to actually do. And this also goes in with verifying facts with the scriptures as well. Okay, you have to make sure that the sources are credible and whatnot. All right, this, that, and the third. And the thing is, or like say for example, if we are talking about the scriptures, definitely go and check to see, okay, is what someone is saying in the scriptures, or are they just talking out of their ass? Okay, and in this video, okay, it's a perfect lesson to know that when someone's telling you something, you have to actually fact check. Okay, is this in the scriptures, or is this an actual thing? Who is saying this, and what is their proof, this, that, and the third. All right, so this is Slaki. This is the important lesson to important takeaway. All right, so I guess from what I can tell, all right, they lied, but let's check this video out.
Discover city lights on a nearby exoplanet. Are we officially not alone?
Recent news has raised concerns as NASA, utilizing the James Webb Telescope, detected light patterns resembling bright city lights on this distant celestial body.
While this would be kind of awesome, it's just not true, guys. The article the video references is fake, and I think this rumor came about from this paper published in 2021. In this paper, astronomers computed these theoretical light curves
All right, so yeah, we found out that was fake.
of Proxima b, the closest exoplanet to Earth, to show that JWST would theoretically be able to detect LED lights on the surface with up to 85% confidence. So no, we haven't found city lights just yet, but if we ever do, I'll be the first to let you know, and I'll make sure to come with receipts. So subscribe to stay up to date.
All right, so yeah, we got it. But still, I want to get into this because this is still a very important lesson, and it's very important to know, to understand and know certain things from it. So regardless of the fact that these devils freaking did that lie for literally no reason, but it just goes to show, people are easy. And that's the thing, like, it wasn't even like publicized. Like, I just found it like randomly. It was like out of the way information that I learned, that I got, and it was out of the way information that I got. Yes, so they didn't kind of like push it out there, but it is something that I am now gonna be a bit more cautious of now, like being verifying facts. But anyway, getting back to the initial lesson that I was to do, it was about how what's it called? Hold on, actually, firstly, let me just get a precept. So first off, just to back up what I was saying with the whole verifying sources, Acts 17, verse 11, these were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. So they confirmed all the information that they had received was actually true or not. All right, this is what we need to be doing as well. Constantly have our noses in the book, constantly be diligent in studying the scriptures and making it like backhanded knowledge. Okay, you have to be super familiar with what was the story of YAHAWASHI, what was the story of Moses, who was Jonah, who's Job, and all this stuff like that. These all have to be secondhand information that is just comes naturally on you, just as you would memorize your favorite stories, plots and whatnot. All right, now continuing on, as I said before, I previously brought out in the beginning, 1 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 9. Basically tying to when I was initially about to talk about how the world is very vast. All right, and the amazing thing is how the Lord can have something so, just have the world, everything on the earth already as amazing as it is, but still there's so much more. Still there's so much more amazing things, just that vast, that amazing out on the outside of that. All right, we also have seen many different chariots and UFOs and whatnot doing a whole bunch of stuff. All right, I've gone in, I made videos talking about showing how the chariots. There was this one video where they shot a missile and the chariots basically outsped it. It went next to it as it was flying, because missiles, they fly super quickly, and it outsped it, shot it from the side, shot it from the other side, and then flew away. It was literally several times faster than it literally did a ring around the missile as the missile was flying, and like disarmed it and whatnot. And that's a what's it called, a flex of power of the Lord's power, the Lord's, our Lord's army. All right, the capabilities of the chariots, the capabilities of the angels, capability of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. All right, like this is like that was nothing to them, and that was and clearly they can do so much more. All right, what did YAHAWASHI say? All right, what did YAHAWASHI say when he was I knew it was in freaking Matthew, just didn't know exactly where. But anyway, Matthew chapter 26 verse 53. Thinkest thou that I cannot now pray to my Father, and he shall presently give me more than 12 legions of angels? Okay, so right here it goes to show that YAHAWASHI, when he was walking as a man, he was able to just call down the legion of angels to just squad wipe the entirety of all the people that were opposed to him, that was opposed to YAHAWASHI. All right, and also that also goes to show, side note, that also goes to show his restraint and self-control. All right, but now we're getting into the point where there's going to be the need for that squad wiping 12 legion of angels, where they're just going to get blitzed in less than an hour. All right, or I think it was less than an hour, I forgot. It's either an hour at most or less than an hour. All right, like they're gonna be done with. They're not even gonna be a thought to be dealt with. All right, they're just gonna be that much. They're just gonna be finished. They're gonna be destroyed in a split second. All right, but that's also the thing. Like there's also the fact that there is a reward for us being in this truth and being patient. Okay, which let's get into that. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16, for which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And this is the thing, okay? The comparison is the things that we see, the carnal things, Babylon as it is now. That if you only look at all the good things, all right, the good things. Like imagine you have all the good things in Babylon, all right. The comparison is that so much better, all right. And also take a look at, if you measure the wicked things, the evil things, okay, all the bad and the good that is in Babylon now, all right. it is if you compare that to the goodness, the rewards that's in the kingdom of heaven, the things that we cannot yet see, all right, it is incomparable, because it is just so much smaller. And the reason why we can come to this conclusion is because we see this verse 17, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment. Okay, so the problems that we're going through, it might not be light, okay, it might be actual, like you might be getting tortured, and even if you are getting like literal physically tortured, and let's say you're being tortured for all your life, that is being called a light affliction, number one, as well as being said that it's but for a moment. Okay, so the reason why not the reason why, but basically the comparison is that the things that we see now, it is comparatively nothing, and then the things that we're gonna be receiving in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be substantially 1,000 times better, as well as permanent or eternal. Okay, you know what eternal is? What is the definition of the word eternal? Okay, terrible freaking translation, but okay. Eternal, lasting, or existing forever without end or beginning. All right, that is the thing, and that's what we want. We want an eternal reward, an eternal glory, things that are like are also good. Like eternal amount of food, eternal amount of a space to live in that belongs to us, not no freaking small ass apartment and whatnot. All right. Even houses and whatnot, even those houses are small comparatively. All right, let me also get this. Well, no. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 25, because the foolishness of Yahawah is wiser than men, and the weakness of Yahawah is stronger than men. All right, and this is once again goes more to show. All right, Yahawah at his lowest is still that much better than men at their peak. Okay, and the reason why we can come to this conclusion is with 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16 to 18. All right, as well as how Yahawah, the Most High Yahawah, made what's their names, the government, the army, whatever they're freaking called, I forgot which division they were see an example of it. All right, see an example of it with the whole what's it called, the basically the military flex, with how the chariot ran a circle and disarmed one of their thing. But that wasn't publicized. It was just something that you have to like go out of your way to find out about. All right, so this is basically some of the things Esau Edom definitely knows about it. They are aware of all of the comparison. They are aware that they are in over their heads, and they are outclassed, outmatched, outgunned, whatever you want to call it. All right, they know, but the people, the masses, they don't know. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Looking forward to the kingdom of heaven, as well as the glory, the amazingness that is waiting for the kingdom. Just how much better the world will be in the kingdom of heaven. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.